Welcome back to our channel HD Ultra Rare Coins. Please watch the complete video. Only ultra rare coins, information, value, worth and history updates. Today, we're diving into the 1972 United States half dollar, part of the Kennedy half dollar series. Whether you're here to find out the value, history, or just curious about the coin itself, you're in the right place. So, let's break down what makes this coin special, and how much it's worth today. First, let's talk a little about the background. The Kennedy half dollar was introduced in 1964 to honor President John F. Kennedy after his assassination. The coin has since become a beloved piece of American currency and a favorite among collectors. The 1972 half dollar features the famous bust of President Kennedy on the obverse, with the reverse displaying the presidential seal, an eagle with a shield, olive branch, and arrows. Now, the 1972 half dollar is composed of copper and nickel, meaning it doesn't contain any silver. Unlike the 1964 Kennedy half dollars, which were 90% silver, the post-1970 versions, including this 1972 coin, are clad with no intrinsic metal value. However, its collectible value still holds strong. In terms of mintage, a total of over 153 million 1972 Kennedy half dollars were produced across 3 mints: Philadelphia, Denver, and San Francisco. Philadelphia. No mint mark, 153 million coins. Denver. Mint mark D, 141 million coins. San Francisco. Mint mark S, these were produced in proof quality for collectors. The high mintage numbers mean that the 1972 Kennedy half dollar is fairly common, so its value in circulated condition isn't particularly high. But let's talk about what really determines its value. There are a few key factors that determine the value of your 1972 half dollar. The most important factor: coins in mint state, especially those graded MS-65 or higher, can fetch a premium. Coins from the San Francisco Mint generally hold more value. Error coins, like double dies or off-center strikes, can be highly valuable. So, how much is your 1972 half dollar worth? Here's a quick breakdown. In circulated condition, it's typically worth face value, 50 cents, $4.50 millions. In uncirculated or near mint condition, it can be worth between $2 to $10. Proof versions, especially from the San Francisco Mint, can go for around $4 to $8, depending on quality. And if you've got an error coin, it could be worth anywhere from $50 to even several $100s. Some MS-65 graded coins have been sold at auction for as high as $100. So, it's always worth having your coin graded by a professional if you think it's in great condition or has an error. So, while most 1972 Kennedy half dollars won't make you rich, they're still a fantastic piece of history and a great addition to any collection. Plus, who knows, you might just have one with a rare error that could be worth a lot more. Today, we're diving into the value and worth of the 1986 United States $quarter coin. Whether you've just stumbled across one or you're curious about adding it to your collection, this video is for you. Cut to a detailed shot of the coin. Let's start with a quick overview of the 1986 $quarter. This coin is part of the Washington Quarter series, which has been in circulation since 1932. On the obverse side, we see George Washington's iconic profile, designed by sculptor John Flanagan. Surrounding his image are the words Liberty at the top and the national motto In God We Trust to the left. Flipping the coin over, the reverse side features a majestic bald eagle, with spread wings perched on a bundle of arrows, symbolizing strength and readiness for peace. Below the eagle, you'll see olive branches, and surrounding the edges are the inscriptions United States of America, E pluribus unum, and the coin's denomination, $quarter. Now, let's talk about mint marks. The 1986 quarter was struck at 2 major mints: Philadelphia and Denver. Philadelphia Mint coins have no mint mark, while Denver Mint coins bear the letter D. There were no special proofs or silver versions made in 1986, as these were standard circulation quarters. Graphic shows the production numbers for each mint. In 1986, millions of quarters were produced, making it a common date for this series. Philadelphia Mint struck around 551 million coins. Denver Mint produced approximately 504 million coins. These large numbers indicate that the coin is Not particularly rare, especially in circulated condition. Show a comparison between circulated and uncirculated quarters. So, how much is a 1986 quarter worth today, in circulated condition, which means it's been used in daily transactions and shows signs of wear. The value is typically its face value, 25 cents, $3.5 million. However, collectors do pay more for quarters in better condition. If you have an uncirculated 1986 quarter, where the coin shows no signs of wear and still has its original mint luster, its value can increase. MS-60 to MS-63 grades may fetch between $1 to $3 depending on the market. Higher grade examples, such as those in MS-65 condition, can be worth up to $10 or more. If you're lucky enough to find a 1986 quarter with significant minting errors, such as misstrikes, off-centers, or double dies. These can raise the coin's value substantially, sometimes into the $50 to $100 range or even higher. It's also worth noting that the 1986 quarter contains no silver. It's made of a copper-nickel clad composition, which has been the standard since 1965. Therefore, the coin's value is driven by condition and collector interest, rather than intrinsic metal value. Host holds up the coin. So, what's the takeaway? While the 1986 quarter dollar is a common coin in circulation and mostly holds face value in everyday use, well-preserved or uncirculated examples can bring in a small premium. And, if you're lucky enough to find a rare mint error, you could be holding onto something quite valuable. Today's video, we're diving into the world of US quarters, and specifically, we're taking a closer look at the 1991 United States quarter. Whether you're curious about its history, design, or current value, stick around because we've got you covered. Let's get started. The 1991 United States quarter is part of the Washington Quarter series, which was first introduced in 1932 to commemorate the 200th birthday of George Washington. The design was created by John Flanagan, and it has remained iconic over the years. On the obverse of the 1991 quarter, you'll see the familiar profile of George Washington, facing left. The inscriptions include Liberty at the top, In God We Trust to the left of Washington's neck, and the minting year, 1991, at the bottom. On the reverse, you'll find the image of an eagle with its wings spread, holding a bundle of arrows, symbolizing strength and defense. Below the eagle is a small olive branch, representing peace. Around the eagle, the words United States of America and quarter dollar are inscribed. Now, it's important to note that the 1991 quarter was minted at two main locations, Philadelphia, Denver. Check the space just below the date on the obverse to find the mint mark, if there is one. The 1991 quarter, like all quarters from 1965 onwards, is made of a copper-nickel clad composition, with an inner core of pure copper and an outer layer of 75% copper and 25% nickel. The total weight of the coin is 5.67 grams, Philadelphia Mint. Approximately 570 million coins were struck, about 645 million coins were struck. Given these high mintages, the 1991 quarter is not considered rare in general circulation. Now, let's talk about what everyone wants to know, the value of a 1991 US quarter. If you have a 1991 quarter that has been in circulation and shows some wear, it's generally worth its face value of 25 cents, $2.5 million. These coins are still commonly found in pocket change today. If you have an uncirculated 1991 quarter, meaning it's in mint condition with no signs of wear, it can be worth around $1 to $3. The higher the grade, the higher the value. If your coin is graded MS-65 or higher, it could fetch more, depending on the demand and collector interest. Proof versions of the 1991 quarter were produced at the San Francisco Mint and are made specifically for collectors. These proof coins can be worth around $4 to $6, depending on their condition. Several factors can influence the value of your 1991 quarter. The better condition your coin is in, the more valuable it will be. Coins with no wear, sharp details, and original luster will fetch higher prices. Keep an eye out for any mint errors or variations. Though not common for the 1991 quarter, error coins can sometimes include off-center strikes, double dies, or other anomalies, which can significantly boost the value of your coin. To sum it up, most 1991 quarters in circulation are only worth their face value of 25 cents, but if you have an uncirculated coin or a proof version, you could have something worth more to collectors. Always remember to check the condition of your coins and look out for any potential mint errors. Today, we're diving into the fascinating world of coin collecting as we explore the value and worth of the 1995 United States quarter dollar. Is this common coin worth more than 25 cents? Could you be holding a valuable piece in your pocket change? Let's find out. The 1995 quarter features the iconic image of George Washington on the obverse side. This design has been used on U.S. quarters since 1932 and continues to be an American classic. On the reverse side, you'll find an image of a bald eagle with outstretched wings, a symbol of American freedom and strength. There were two main minting locations for the 1995 quarter, Philadelphia Mint, Denver Mint combined. Over 1.8 billion quarters were minted in 1995, making it a fairly common coin in circulation. The 1995 quarter is made of a copper-nickel blend with a copper core. It doesn't contain any silver, so its metal content doesn't add extra value. Weight: approximately 5.67 grams diameter. 24.3 mm reeded, which means it has ridges around the edge. Let's talk about value. While most 1995 quarters are worth their face value of 25 cents in everyday circulation, some can be worth more based on their condition, mint mark, and unique features. If your 1995 quarter is worn and shows signs of use, it typically holds just its face value of 25 cents. 1.5 millions. Coins that have never been in circulation and still retain their original shine are called uncirculated. A 1995 quarter in uncirculated condition can range from $1 to $3, depending on its quality and luster. If you have a quarter that has been professionally graded by agencies like the PCGS or NGC. MS-65, these coins are considered high quality, with strong luster and minimal imperfections. They can be worth $5 to $8. MS-67 or higher. Rarely, 1995 quarters can be found in this condition, making them worth $25 or more. The Philadelphia Mint produced about 1.16 billion quarters in 1995. The Denver Mint struck around 1.1 billion quarters. There is no significant difference in value between the two mint marks unless the coin is in exceptionally high-grade condition. Errors and varieties can make your 1995 quarter much more valuable. Some common error types to look for include when the design is not properly centered on the coin. These can be worth $10 to $50, depending on how off-center the strike is. These occur when the coin is struck twice, resulting in a doubled image. Check the lettering and numbers on both sides of the coin for any signs of doubling. These can be quite valuable, fetching up to $100 or more, depending on the severity. A piece of the coin appears to be clipped off due to a minting error, which can be worth $5 to $20 based on the size of the clip. Always check the condition of your coin. The better preserved it is, the more it might be worth. This can help spot small errors or doubling that may increase your coin's value. If you believe you have a rare or valuable quarter, consider getting it graded by a professional service. In summary, the 1995 U.S. quarter is generally worth its face value of 25 cents in circulation. However, uncirculated examples, rare mint errors, and high-grade coins can be worth significantly more. Always be on the lookout for these rare finds. Do you have any 1995 quarters in your collection? Let us know in the comments if you've discovered any valuable or interesting variations. Today, we're taking a closer look at the 2016 United States of America quarter dollar coin. Whether you're a coin collector or just curious about the value and worth of this coin, you're in the right place. Let's dive in. First off, let's talk about the basics of the 2016 quarter. This coin is part of the America the Beautiful Quarters program, which began in 2010 and ran through 2021. The series celebrates national parks and other national sites across the United States. For the year 2016, there were 5 designs released, each representing a different national site: Shawnee National Forest, Cumberland Gap National Historical Park, Harpers Ferry National Historical Park, Theodore Roosevelt National Park, Fort Moultrie. Each coin features George Washington's portrait on the obverse, or front. Designed by John Flanagan, as it has since 1932. The reverse showcases one of the 5 national sites, depending on the specific coin. Next, let's talk about the composition of the 2016 quarter. It's made of a copper-nickel clad, with an inner core of pure copper. The coin weighs 5.67 grams and has a diameter of 24.3 mm. In terms of mint marks, 2016 quarters were produced at 3 different locations: Philadelphia Mint, Denver Mint, San Francisco Mint. The S-Mint mark coins were issued in proof sets and were not released into general circulation. Now, what is the value of a 2016 quarter? In terms of face value, it's worth 25 cents, of course. However, for collectors, the value can vary depending on the condition, the mint mark, and whether it's a regular or proof version. Circulated quarters from 2016 usually hold their face value unless they are in mint or uncirculated condition. An uncirculated quarter, graded MS-65 or higher, can sell for around $1 to $3 depending on the design and mint mark. Proof quarters from the San Francisco Mint tend to be more valuable. These are specially struck for collectors and can range in value from $5 to $15, depending on the condition and if they are silver proofs. For silver proof quarters, which are 90% silver, the value depends on both collector demand and silver content. As of today, silver proofs from 2016 can sell for $10 to $25. Remember, if you have a 2016 quarter in average circulated condition, it's likely worth just its face value of 25 cents, $90,000, but pristine or rare versions could be worth more. Some collectors hunt for error coins or unique variants. While there aren't any major errors widely known from the 2016 quarters, it's always a good idea to double-check for small minting mistakes, like off-center strikes or doubling, which can increase the coin's value. So there you have it. The 2016 United States quarter dollar is a beautiful and historic coin, especially for those who love to collect America the Beautiful quarters. While most circulated versions are worth 25 cents, higher grade and proof versions can fetch more in the collector's market. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, and share with other coin enthusiasts. Comment below if you have any 2016 quarters, and let me know if you found any interesting variations. Thanks for watching, and until next time, happy collecting.